Hello and welcome to the GoldBoys Thursday night preview. Jerry's here. I thought he was not going to be here, and then all of a sudden I was waiting on Finesse to show up at the meeting, and in comes this guy's dumbass. So what's up, man? Not moving yet.
You're already starting your shit. Why did you have to start off that way?
What with your dumbass? It's just going to be a thing now.
Hey, look, someone already knows my pick. Kevin Biggio, how you doing?
All right, we don't talk about the Yankees game. We also have FinesseTheBooks. Obviously, after what we did last Thursday, this is just a thing. This is just a thing. As long as Finesse is down, I think he's here every Thursday. You guys can either like it or deal with it. Those are your options. What's up, man?
Not much. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Excited for tonight's football game. I know you guys got some baseball cooking, so I'll definitely be telling that. And yeah, excited to chop it up with you guys.
Finesse looks like Jerry's little brother. It might be racist. I don't know.
I take offense to that, actually.
Now.
I take offense.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly through some baseball. I do have a 3-leg. Listen, I'm tired of dingers, man. I'm just tired of them. So I got a total bases parlay. It's 4 bases, 3 bases. Or Jerry comes at me saying, I'm a coward or something for not betting dingers. It's still $10 to win almost 800. So you can just get over it, okay, Jerry? First leg actually coincidentally is in the Toronto Yankees game in Yankee Stadium. Sounds like you're on Kevin Biggio. Do we need to talk much about it?
I'm taking my last shot on him. I'm taking the last shot I can get him with the short porch. He actually has 2 home runs versus Garrett Cole, which is pretty weird. It's either he strikes out or it's a home run versus him.
Yep.
And he's plus 680. So this is my last chance. I'm giving him one last chance here.
Okay. I do have Aaron Judge 4 total bases in my parlay. I don't know. He's not really hitting home runs right now, but I think he gets to Barrios' head. I mean, really, if you look at it, 3 pretty solid outings in a row, I think he's due for a bad one. Yankees super not even mid, but I don't know. Kind of like the Yankees to not even know. That's really weird of me to say. Eli, you told me not to to switching to total base. Yeah, but see, I assumed you were talking about just like straight lines, 2 bases. But yeah, I'm a hypocrite. You can talk shit about me if you want. Everybody does anyway. By the way, this baseball slate is presented by Ticket Sports. Use it for every single bet that I place. I'm not kidding. Every single parlay, whatever. Use code GoldBoys or code Eli or FinesseTheBooks. Jerry has a code. He just doesn't believe that he does. So don't use Jerry's. They give you $3 for free when you connect your first sports book. Tracks all your profits, losses, all your bets. Actually tracks them like live too, which is awesome. I don't think there's another tool to line shop parlays. And everything I do, literally, a lot of people open like FanDuel or DraftKings to start their betting research or to look at lines. I don't. I open Pick'It first every time. So code GoldBoys, Eli, or FinesseTheBooks, and they give you $3 for free. They just send it to you on PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, whatever when you connect your first sportsbook. Cool. Baltimore, Cleveland, anything?
Wait, hold on a second.
Yes.
Finesse said he saw a deer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
He did see a deer.
Yep.
And it's in an area where there aren't many deer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up, and it is an omen of good fortune.
Wow, we are going absolute sicko mode tonight, huh?
Well, no, not we. We don't speak French around here.
Oh, just Finesse? Finesse, okay.
It was his omen. We didn't see the deer.
True.
So tell everything this guy says today. I have a good feeling he's going to go off.
Okay.
Anyways, what'd you say?
I didn't hear your bet for the Baltimore Guardians game.
I don't have one.
Okay, cool. Me neither.
You really hate baseball, don't you?
I'm done with it, dude. I'm so burnt out, man. I'm so burnt out. Let me see. Let me Google something real quick. How many total? Well, I guess it's just 162 times 15, right? 162 games? That's all right. That's it, right?
Yes.
Times 15. 2,430 games. We got like a week left. So, I mean, I've truly handicapped like 2,000 baseball games.
You only hit 3 parlays this season, too.
I think it's 4. Made a lot of money, though. Made a lot of money. But yeah, I don't have the same drive, motivation to dig into baseball numbers, and I haven't watched a full baseball game since probably June. I was watching 3+ games a day / night. So I'm a little burnt out. I'm not betting this game either, though. I wanted to bet on Trey Turner, but I went to look at the lines and they took everything down, so I didn't.
I guess I'll just throw something in here real quick. I don't know if anything bad happened today or yesterday, but I think Castellanos is going yard tonight.
Okay. Against Peterson, not bad.
I was thinking about that too. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta check the news if anything bad happened though.
Maybe the Castellanos thing. Maybe that's actually we just didn't know it. It's if something, if somebody important dies, or if FinesseTheBooks sees a deer in his backyard, it's Castellanos Day.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm with you, Jerry. I'm betting it right now. I'm emptying my entire account. Let me pull up the Pick'em Sports app real quick, see if there are lines anywhere yet. Because I don't know why, but they took them down. They took this game down.
At minimum, I think you got to take his total basis, especially versus a lefty.
He's plus 560, man. Plus
yeah, that's what I saw. I saw the same thing, and I'm like, holy shit.
I'm so doing it.
So if he hits a home run, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hunt deer, but just to group them in my backyard. I'm just gonna have a group of like 4 or 5 deer, just to consult every day.
You're not gonna hunt them. You're gonna catch them.
No, I'm gonna catch and release. Yeah.
Hunt doesn't always mean kill, right? It just means hunt to catch.
I'm gonna track their asses down.
And he's gonna have a bunch of pet deer in the backyard.
I just put $20 on Castellanos home run. Honestly, with the deer, I forgot about the deer as I was like typing in the number. I maybe forgot a 0.
True.
I am taking the other side.
Okay. Obviously, since you're a Mets fan,
I'm going with the guy
of homer play, but okay.
The guy that I summoned and brought back from the dead that hit 2 home runs yesterday.
Okay. Don't even know who that is. Oh, Vientos. Yes, I do.
I mentioned his name.
Yeah,
I said it's coming, and the guy hits 2 home runs the next day. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. But like I said, when he was in the minor leagues, his MO was this is going to be the big bat the Mets have, the big righty bat the Mets have versus left-handed pitching. He's getting a lefty here. Obviously, those 2 home runs came against right-handed pitching, which is a great sign because that just means he's locked in. He's locked in right now. I know the odds are plus 450. It's not as good as Castellanos. I think Castellanos scares me a little because he could just hit like 3 doubles in a game. Gap-to-gap guy. He could definitely do it, though. But I'm going to go with Mark Vientos, the guy who's locked in right now.
Diggs tore ACL, Cassie. Wait, Diggs really tore his ACL? It sucks.
Oh, that is a great point right there. There you go. That's what we're looking for.
Matt, I missed your first message. Who collapsed on stage and died at a memorial? Who was that?
What the hell?
I need more information. That sounds important.
Somebody collapsed on stage?
It's Eli DeMario, brother. That's hilarious. Yeah, I cannot wait to shave this mustache. It is driving me insane, dude. Like I'm sitting on the couch every night watching TV or whatever, and I cannot keep myself from doing this. And I do this so much that it like starts to hurt, And
it doesn't curl over your lip.
It can.
God, that's so gross. Ew.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to plan out like a video. Last time I shaved my mustache, like literally like 40,000 people watched the video on Twitter, and I did not have that on my bingo card of life. Like 40,000 people will watch a video of me shaving my mustache. So I'm planning out a little, like an open letter to baseball, like thanks. And then I just shaved my mustache. Spoiler alert. All right. Pirates, Cubs, Oviedo, Hendricks. I'll go first. I'm taking Hap for 4 bases. That's another leg on my lottery ticket. Sees Oviedo really well. Somebody pointed that out in the GoldBoys Discord because we did a community parlay thing. But Hap was actually showing up in my home run numbers anyway. So I like him to get 4 bases. If he hits a home run, great. If he hits 4 singles, great. 2 doubles, I'll take it. 3 South African Navy. I should probably read this in my head.
I just don't understand. How the hell is Cody?
10 bases.
You gonna let me finish?
He said take Castellanos 10 bases, and I almost lost my shit. Sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Can you explain to me why Cody Bellinger is plus 520 versus Oviedo, who has given up 13 of his 17 home runs versus left-handed batters?
That is a little weird.
And it's not even like it's a super windy day in Wrigley.
Yeah, I can't explain to you
Ew,
that.
your mustache looks so weird when it was like sideways. Do that again, that face. Oh my god, it's so weird. What the fuck?
Like that shit is
Almost
alive.
over. It's almost over.
Oh man. Yeah, anyways, Cody Bellinger at plus 520. How do you not take a stab at that? Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
Do we bet on football? Fuck that sport.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's only one game tonight. You know, we gotta fill some time. Tarek Skubal, Luis Medina. I don't know. This is the one. This is a leg I don't feel great about because Skubal's looked pretty good. But I did take Shea Langeliers. I didn't take him for 4. I took him for 3 bases. I don't know. I like Skubal. I think he's been pitching a little bit above his means. I don't think he's like ace level good, which is kind of. I mean, he's not been ace level. He's been number 2 ace for the Tigers and number 2 good, especially those last 3 starts, three total runs allowed. Was against the White Sox twice and the Angels, but I don't know. I think Shea Langeliers, he's been heating up. He's been seeing the ball really well, been hitting the ball hard. So I took 3 bases. Give me a double and a single, or just give me a home run outright. I'll take it. Either looks like Inspector Gadget. I'll take that. I wish I had one of those arms that did a bunch of weird stuff. You know, I just have a regular arm. 2 regular arms. Can you wear a hat with a green L on it for the next show? I cannot. That sounds like a terrible idea, Walter, and I'd like you, but I don't know about that. I was told this was a chair. Oh, that's Easton. Easton's here. Easton's at my house. You want to tell him to eat shit or something? I can get him.
Easton, I defend the shit out of you every single time on this show, and this is how you treat me. You know what, Eli? Let him have it.
Skubal's a good number 2. Yeah, I agree, Nick. But I don't think he's as good as he's been in the last 3. What I'm saying, I think he's due for a bad outing. Which I don't know. Are you betting this game, Jared? I didn't hear.
I have like literal negative interest in this game.
Cool. Giants, Dodgers. Anything on that? Emmett, who the hell? Emmett Sheehan? Yeah. The Dodgers don't know who's been for the Giants. Don't care. Not betting it.
You skipped the Braves game a long time ago.
Did I? Okay, so Max Fried and Jake Irvin, Braves, Nationals. Not betting this one either.
How the hell do you not bet on Matt Olson versus Irving? Are you fucking kidding me?
I just didn't. You know.
You serious?
I'm serious that I didn't bet on Matt Olson. You're correct.
I just don't understand. You're a baseball handicapper. This is how I know you don't know what you're talking about. And you don't want to bet on Matt Olson versus Irving in this game.
So you're betting Matt Olson?
260.
Yeah, that's why.
What do you mean that's why? He should be like plus 200.
I'm to the point in the baseball season where like I feel like it's that weird part. And I'm not saying it's a bad bet. I think it's a good bet. I think it's a very, very good possibility that Olsen goes yard tonight. I agree with you. Probably should be plus 200 or worse. But I kind of feel like we're in that point of the season where so many teams have it locked up, right? So many teams don't care at all because they're way out of it. That I just need really big odds. I just need big odds. You know what I'm saying? And I like Judge a little bit more than Olsen tonight for whatever reason.
You have the same fucking odds.
I know, and I didn't want to have 2 legs in my lottery ticket with the same odds, so I leaned Judge.
So you leaned with the guy with a fucking half a foot that can't hit a home run anymore, right?
Yeah, but that's why I took 4 bases.
He's got like 1 hit every 2-3 days now.
Jerry, I'm saying it's a good bet for you, buddy. Listen, if me and you only had the same plays on the show every time, like that'd be so boring.
It would be great because every time we have the same play, we hit.
Yeah, but I'm not on this play tonight. I'm happy that you are. You know? I need odds. I don't need big odds. I need odds that will hit. Yeah, but so my thought is that like with baseball, like I don't know. I have this really weird vibe that like even the high, like everything pretty much has a similar odds of hitting. You know what I mean? Which is not actually true. There's nothing behind that. It's a really dumb thing of me to say, but that's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. So I'm just gonna take high odds. It's a really dumb way to gamble. But
so Jello in the chat said Olsen or Acuna are going yard today. I like Acuna today. I like top of the lineup. I like for him to continue his historic season. I think it's a good matchup. So I think it's still around plus 400 on some books. So I like that.
Eli is a goat. He is. He's a goat or a donkey. He's one of the two.
Okay. So you bet Olsen. Is that what I'm to understand?
No, I just talked about him for the last 10 minutes because I just wanted to talk about him.
Okay, cool. Sorry if you can hear my
Is that
kid.
a baby crying?
Yeah. Are you betting Dodgers?
Even your baby hates your picks.
Yeah. Are you betting Giants Dodgers?
No.
No? Okay. You guys want Easton's baseball picks? I can get him in here.
Yes.
Easton, when you hear this. Easton!
He's in your
head. While we wait for Easton, I think I like JD Martinez tonight. He's been swinging a hot ass bat. Even his outs are being hit super hard as of recently. So give me JD for a little dinger.
Jerry wants your hey James, can you turn on echo cancellation for me? And Jerry wants Easton's baseball picks. Do you have any baseball picks? Oh, he doesn't have any baseball picks. Because football's on. You want to give your football picks real quick? You don't have any football picks either. Okay, so you said no baseball because football's on, and then you're not betting football either? Huh?
Don't be shy, Easton.
Okay. You're not betting anything tonight?
He likes Giants plus 10.5.
Right here. Yeah. Elijah Mitchell over 28.5 or something rushing yards.
Nice.
That was Elijah Mitchell rushing yards from the intern Easton.
You guys are fucking twins. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy. I looked at a younger version of yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So James, you want to throw up? Are we ready with that scene, or would Jerry throw a wrench and everything when he showed up? Ready for that? The thing? I bet. Yeah, there we go. Judge 4 bases, Hap 4 bases. Shea Langeliers 3 bases, $10 to win 740. I feel like that's pretty good odds. You know, I feel like the home run would have been $10 to win like 1,1300, something like that. You know, maybe a little bit better, but I'll eat a little juice. You know, get it all the way down to $10 to win 740. Eli just stood up and put on glasses. Yeah, if you saw us actually standing next to each other, you'd be like, nah, it's not true, because he does look like he could eat me. So you want to recap your baseball bets before we move on?
All right. Here's what I'm betting tonight. Matt Olson, Kevin Biggio, Mark Vientos, Cody Bellinger, JD Martinez, $10 to win $50,000. How about them apples, huh?
That's pretty good. Oh, I also bet Castellanos. Obviously, because Finesse said he likes it. Oh, he also likes JD Martinez. Do we just two-leg those because of the deer?
I bet JD because of him. So,
but do we? So Finesse. But what if we're wrong? But obviously Finesse is right because of the deer. You know, what if he's the only one that gets anything right? Do we just two-leg? Do we two-leg Castellanos and JD?
I have this theory that when my butt is itchy, I'm gonna hit a big bet. My ass has been itching all day long. So watch out, world.
All right. Well, if you want to do a two-leg bet, it does look like the best odds are on WinBet if you live in Massachusetts. I don't know why. Pickett, I love you. Can you stop showing me WinBet odds? Because they don't exist anymore unless you're in Massachusetts. So I'll take plus 3,200 on DraftKings for the FinesseTheBooks. Nick Castellanos, JD Martinez, $20 to win 632. I'm in. I just did it.
Yeah, if it hits, I want $1. I want $1 from everybody who put it in.
That's fine. Nick is asking for those legs. He wants to see your legs, Gerald.
I can give you some feet.
Oh God, here we go.
Hold on.
Oh God. Oh my God. Some pretty feet though. I can't lie.
Every girl I've ever dated says you got some really pretty feet. Now I don't know if I should be offended by that or I should start making money off of it.
Hey Jerry, I missed the part. I didn't hear the part where I asked you to say legs again, and you said them again because Chad asked. I didn't hear when you did that. Can you do it one more time?
You want to see my feet?
No. I want you to say the legs of the $10 to win 50,000.
You want to see my legs? Oh, the
Yeah,
legs of the parlay. Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Olsen.
It is Matt Olson, Mark Vientos, Kevin Biggio, JD Martinez, and Cody Bellinger. It's $10 to win $50,000, like a game show.
And dude, it's not crazy. It's not crazy, man. It's not $10 to win 50 grand crazy. I know it's a freaking, what is it, a 5-leg home run lottery ticket. If you don't put at least $1 on this, you've lost your mind. I can't help you. Like, I need a second. Hey, Jerry, can you do the thing where you talk about sleeper picks and why people should use them while I put this bet in before I forget?
Sleeper Picks. It's a great app. You should download it. If you download it, you can bet some of the things that we bet on it, which is really cool. And if you bet stuff that we bet on it, sometimes we hit big things. And if you hit big things, you make a lot of money. And if you make a lot of money, you attract the opposite gender that you're looking for, like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something like that. Usually when you have a lot of money, you get something that's out of your league, something you'll never get if you're broke. So it all works out in life,
Can you tell them what codes they can use?
You can use code FinesseTheBooks, right? Code Eli?
It's DJ and Eli.
DJ and Eli. Okay. Cold GoldBoys?
Cold. See, you did it too. Cold GoldBoys. I do that all the time. Code GoldBoys. Yes.
Fucking like Max Monksy.
Yep. No, I do that. I do that all the time. I missed one. Did you? Oh, wait. It's only a 4. I missed one. Wait. I got Martinez, Biggio, Vientos, Olsen,
Bellinger.
Thank you. I typed Biggio twice instead of Bellinger.
NJC, what's that supposed to mean, pal? You don't think that was good writing? Like, off the top of my head? I need a script.
Nick, listen. As long we've how many times have we asked for scripts, and everybody kind of tells us no. Maybe if we just mess it up enough, everybody just start giving us scripts. Hey, dumbass, here's exactly what you're supposed to say.
I thought that was fantastic, Jerry.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I thought it all wrapped well,
And Jerry, you did lie to the people. It is only $10 to win $49,699. That's
I'm sorry. I put $10.06 on it. All right.
4969
$10.06 gets you over 50,000. All right. I lied a little bit, but I wasn't lying because I said $10.
I'm gonna be honest. I have this really weird feeling that we all just might be $50,000 rich tonight. I don't know. I usually hate your bets. I usually hate them. But there's this whole deer thing going on.
My butt itches.
Your butt itches. I didn't pick anything on here. I'm not involved in the bet,
which is good.
It's just obviously, all three of us have something going here. Finesse with the deer, you with the butt, me with the not involved.
All right. Someone said Henry Davis's birthday is today. I'll just throw it out there because I got yelled at for not bringing up George Springer's birthday last time. So Henry Davis's birthday is today. I'm not betting it, but this is a show of information and talk. So thank you for that. You're crazy.
Finesse.
I'm not saying you're crazy. The guy's name is You're Crazy.
2 to 5 minutes on anything UFC you're looking at for Saturday.
Oh,
Fazeev is going to kick that guy's ass, right? Is Fazeev going to beat his ass, or is
I don't know about kick his ass, but yeah, I do like Fazeev.
Distance, right?
I mean, I think Fazeev is live to finish Gamrot, but yes, I think I would lean that way. It goes the distance. I like Fazeev to win. Why not give you guys an underdog play? Still get it at plus 180 on some books. Dan 50K Ige. I cannot believe these odds. These odds have gone out of control.
I had the same thought, dude. I had the same thought. I haven't watched much film on him, but I like Bryce Mitchell. I think he's one of the best wrestlers in the weight class. But I saw that line. I was like, that doesn't seem right, because we saw Ilya Topora just beat the hell out of him. I don't think Ige is that level of striker, but that seemed off to me too. So I'm glad you agree. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm going to now that you said that. Thank you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I think the opening line minus 140, minus 145 for Bryce may have been a slightly bit better. I would have still liked Ige at plus money odds, but getting plus 180 on Ige. Ige has faced a better level of competition, levels above in the striking, and I think he can, he's at a great team. He knows what Bryce wants to do. Bryce wants to wrestle, so I think he's going to put together a great game plan. Not many more fighters I feel more comfortable putting my money on than Dan 50K Ige. I'll give you guys one more just cause, right? I guess. Let's see. Let's go with Charles Jourdain, Charles Air Jourdain. I'm seeing a lot of Ricardo Ramos love. I just think he's way too inconsistent. You never know what you get from him. Charles Jourdain boxing is extremely crisp. I love him standing up. And his fight IQ is just through the roof. So I'm gonna take the more consistent fighter, the fighter that I know what I'm gonna get from him, the fighter with a much higher fight IQ at pretty good odds, minus 130, minus 135. I think he wins this fight. It's a step up for Ramos, in terms of competition. So I think a little bit too big of a step up. So shout out to Canada. Charles Air Jourdain is going to get it done. And Dan 50K Ige as a big dog.
Okay, real quick. And chat's asking for a recap. I'm throwing it in a parlay right now. So Finesse and me both like Dan Ige money line as an underdog over Bryce Mitchell. We both like Rafael Fiziev. I'm leaning Fiziev by decision. So what I'm gonna see what this might be kind of crazy. So and people asking for NFL, we're almost there. We're almost there. After I do this and we can out check it or odd shop it, whatever. Plus 250 for this Fiziev by decision seems like a pretty good deal. Why did they close JD Martinez home run? That's interesting.
Because he's gonna hit one.
That's true. And you get money line.
I do think Dan Argueta is going to absolutely break Miles John too.
Plus 3,000. That's Charles Jourdain money line at minus 142 on DK. So use Pig Sports shopping lines. Fiziev to win by decision, which I like a lot. Plus 250. I feel like that's just the wrong number. And Dan Ike money line plus 110. Okay. Does Jerry know what's happening right now? Probably not. Can you post Jerry's ticket? I can't, but Jerry can. To his Twitter or something. Okay. You guys want to talk about Thursday Night Football? It is presented by Hall of Fame Bets. Awesome tools to find trends and plus EV markets and just good things to bet on in general. Use code GoldBoys or code DJ and Eli, Parlay J, Finesse the Books, whatever you want to do. I think you get a discount off your first month. Shout out to those guys. Some cool stuff on there. So, minus 10.5, I think was the last line I saw for the Niners. I feel like it could be 21. I don't know. How do you guys see this game going before we get into any individual bets? Spoiler, I only bet on first drive in this game because I think it might suck. But what do you guys think about this game?
You're a terrible host. Pitch it off to one of us so we don't cut
Jerry,
each other off.
Since you're talking already, what do you think about this game? How do you see it going?
All right, so here's how it's going to go. I have no fucking idea, dude. It's Thursday night football. Thursday night football is absolute hell. First of all, obviously you have the short rest. You have a few guys that are banged up you don't know what their role is going to be, if they're going to be limited. You got, rumblings about Shanahan saying he regrets having McCaffrey have 100% of the snaps last week. He wants to change that up. Like there's so many things you're hearing. There's obviously not a ton of time to game plan for this week for each opponent. This is why Thursdays are a shit show every single week. I don't know why we're still doing a Thursday night football game every week. It should have been taken out a long time ago. We should only have Thanksgiving, Thursday night football. That's it for the whole season. So,
but they will always both have a first drive.
And for some reason, Daniel Jones is absolutely awful on Thursday nights. As far as his record, anyway, he's like 1-9 or 1-8. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I disagree. I love Thursday night football. Just another day you get to look forward to Thursdays. But Jerry is right. Those games can get pretty weird. Obviously on paper the Giants are the side, right? If you're capping this game on paper, Giants should win by 1 million.
Niners.
Football
you mean Niners. You said Giants.
Niners. Yeah, I'm sorry. Niners. Yeah. Niners should win by 1 million. But football doesn't get played on paper. So Thursdays can get weird. I think, there's so much money, so many tickets on the Giants. On the Niners. Even at that 10.5 mark, just the money pouring in on the Niners. So you guys know what that means. Some conflicting trends too. So Thursday night football home favorites of minus 10.5 or higher are 13-4 against the spread since 2016.
That's
but then
wild.
You got some trends. Yeah. Then you got some trends on the Giants side though. Giants are 9-0 against the spread since 2018 with no more than normal rest, coming off a 1 to 4 point win. And then the Giants are 11-0 against the spread since November 2016, coming off a game as a favorite where they failed to cover. So you got some trends on both sides, and that shout out to Sportsbook Breakers on Twitter. You got some trends on both sides. I'm going to get into some of my plays. I'm keeping it fairly safe because I hate when I see 95% of the money on one side. Yeah, so it's going to be a good game. Niners should roll. Dane Jones is going to be running for his life. So yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I'm excited for Thursday football, like every Thursday. But yeah, whether it's a drought, whether it's a blowout or a close game, we're going to figure out ways to make money either way, as we always do.
And a couple of important storylines. Barkley is officially out at this point, right? I mean, I've been saying all week he wasn't going to play, and a couple people mentioned, no, he's like, guys, Barkley's not going to play on Thursday Night Football. I think he's going to be out potentially like 2 more games, but no Saquon Barkley, which is a huge hit for the Giants. Not that it really would have mattered to me. Also, this is a really poor scheduling. Just poor scheduling in general, I think, for the Giants. They're getting screwed a little bit. Like, they were in Arizona Sunday. I think they stayed in Arizona. I don't think they ever went back to New York. And then you have a short turnaround on the other side of the country, right, in San Francisco. So this sucks for the Giants scheduling wise. And I see this game going one of 2 ways. Like, either it's a super weird Thursday Night Football game that like flies under and nothing really happens, which would suck. But we've seen that so many times. Or the Niners do exactly what they should do, and Daniel Jones has like 100 passing yards and nobody does anything, and it's like 30-3. I mentioned this on Tuesday. And this is, again, shout out to the Locked On Giants podcast, that those first 6 quarters of Giants football were really bad and scoreless, right? Brian Dable had the headset on second half Sunday against the Cardinals, and a team they obviously should have smoked from the beginning, right? But it did look like a totally different offense. So I have no idea how this full game is going to play out. That is why I'm only betting on first drive tonight. That's all I'm doing. You want me to go first? I'll give a bet out here real quick, and we can kind of just go round robin if you guys want. And then at the end, we'll make another parlay that's obviously definitely going to hit $10, win 500 again. I'm betting on Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown on the very first drive. Plus 700 this morning. I would say use Pick Your Sports to shop your lines, but this is only a market you can get on DraftKings pre-flop. I think you can bet it live on FanDuel if you want to. But everybody's going to be on McCaffrey to score 2 touchdowns. I think he's like minus 4,000 or something to score 1 touchdown. A couple people in chat have mentioned he's going to expected to see a little bit less of a workload tonight. Well, you mentioned that, Finesse. Sorry. And I'm seeing some lag on my screen. I'm hoping it's not my internet crashing again. Maybe it's James. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I think really the only value you can get in McCaffrey tonight is on that first drive, plus 700 for a touchdown. So I sprinkled that like 0.15 units to win a unit, $15 to win 100 something. Thoughts on that? Or if I don't know, Jerry, you went first last time. Finesse, you have a bet you're liking tonight?
Yeah, I like that play. I think that's a great way to find value in a play that's super juiced. Like you said, I think he's over minus 200 to score 1 touchdown. So I like that. I like that a lot. I'll give out my biggest play first. And it's a builder. Like I said, I want to take the safe route for this game. It's minus 135 on FanDuel. Wanted to use the boost, but it's only a $25 max. So it's 4 legs, really safe. Should be self-explanatory. 49 is minus 2.5 on the alternate spread. Debo, 25 plus receiving yards, Christian McCaffrey 40 plus rushing yards, and the New York Giants plus 30.5 alternate spread. Only reason the Giants are in there is because FanDuel's negative correlation legs are fucking broken.
They are.
Yeah, this parlay went from like minus 200 to the minus 135 you see now just off that leg. So yeah, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I think even if the 49ers struggle in this game somehow, maybe they let up a couple of points, I think they still cover by a field goal. Debo 25 plus should be very self-explanatory, especially with no Brandon Ayuk tonight. Debo gets targets, they feed him all different kind of ways, whether screen passes, in the slot, on the outside. And Christian McCaffrey, Eli talked about it a little bit. I don't put too much stock into what the coaches say. Coaches say things all the time. Coaches say the darndest fucking things all the time. And, McCaffrey might still get 30 attempts. But even if he doesn't, even if they kind of tone back his usage and we see more Elijah Mitchell, which we haven't really seen at all this year, 40 yards should be, he can get that in one run, obviously. So again, pretty self-explanatory.
He could trip and fall one run.
Yeah.
And against this Giants defense, we've talked about half a decade how they can't stop the run, maybe longer, and get 40 yards. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, this is a smash spot for me. So it may seem square or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. 2.7 units to win 2 units. I just hammered the fuck out of it because I really, really like it. And yeah, that's my biggest play of the night.
All right, Gerald, that means you're next.
All right, Daniel Jones first touchdown score.
I've thought about that too, man.
Deebo Samuel anytime touchdown. Matt Breida anytime touchdown. Daniel Jones over his passing yards, and the Giants money line plus 70,000.
Giants money line.
I'm gonna have a repeat of my fucking glory days back in 2020.
You had me up until Giants money line. I'm gonna be honest. But I again, maybe Dable's gonna call the plays all 4 quarters, and maybe this is a completely different football team. I still think it takes a miracle, but we've seen weirder things happen on Thursday night.
I bet it at just anytime the Giants or the Eagles play on Thursday night, I try to do like a stupid little parlay of like a repeat of that ticket just for fun. I could probably bet that 1,000 times and not be down overall after that fucking first time. But on a serious note, are we on a serious note yet?
I've been on a serious note this whole show, buddy. You're the one that's been fooling around.
Okay. Wan'Dale Robinson plus 1,000 is like a sneaky little. He's making his return. He tore his ACL last year. The kid had a lot of explosive. He looked like he was going to be a nice weapon for them. Obviously, the wide receiver room's a little crowded. It's his first game back. The books have no fucking clue what to do with him. He is going to be a weapon for them. He's going to be in motion a lot. He's going to be one of those players that they utilize, especially in the red zone. I have no idea. The books have no idea what his role is going to be like coming back. But if you're going to try to beat a team like the 49ers, you need a secret weapon.
It's true.
And this could very well be a sneaky play for this guy. Plus 1,000, I bet him straight for a touchdown. I also sprinkle on first touchdown score at plus 4,700. I have no idea what they're going to do with him. He could only play 2 snaps. Obviously, like I said, first game back from the ACL injury. But I also really like when the books have no idea what to do with a person.
True. Any love for Jalen Hyatt here? I mean, he showed a little bit in that second half too. To me, this Niners defense is really, really good. But mostly because of that front seven. And real quick, a few people have asked for your parlay, Jerry. Can you either tweet it or send it to James or both real quick? Assuming you've
I'll throw it on Twitter right after the game. Yeah.
Are we gonna have time? Are we gonna have time? I don't know. You mentioned that secret weapon thing. I'm kind of in with you there. Any chances Jalen Hyatt? What I was saying, sorry, the Niners defense is what it is because of that front seven, right? And it's not that their secondary is bad, but like if you're looking at that defense, that's probably what you want to attack, right? Especially no Saquon. If they're gonna have anything here, they're gonna have absolutely anything. I think Jalen Hyatt has to do something. Maybe it's like a longest reception over, or I don't know. Hyatt touchdown plus 1,000. That's that. I think you're getting really good value for them.
Hyatt and Robinson touchdown parlay is plus 11,000.
Imagine we have to bet that, right?
We have to bet it, right?
There's no way we can't.
This is the most I don't want to call it like realistic, but this is, I would say, yeah, like the most realistic I've seen. 2 plus 1,000 touchdown scores that they might get a shot today to get into the end zone. Usually you see a plus 1,000 guy, it's a fullback. It's like the third string running back, and or the fourth string tight end, third string tight end that's a blocker, this is like guys that can be actually utilized today.
And it's also 2 guys that you could see, if the Giants are down 3 touchdowns in the fourth, or late in the third quarter or something like that.
they're gonna get
Hey,
one.
Dimes, he's just going to be slinging it, right? And these guys, these are two, take the top off the defense, go run fast and catch the ball type guys, right? Nick Bosa hasn't gotten a sack yet. Yeah, and I think it's been like 5 regular season games or something like that since Nick Bosa has recorded a sack. So I was actually thinking that as well. This Giants front offensive line is really, really beat up right now. They've got people playing way out of position. So yeah, Nick Bosa for a sack I think is a good look. All
Yeah,
right,
real quick, I wanted
go
to
ahead.
comment on that too. Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's extremely public because of the reasons that Seth just pointed out. 2 is juice to the fucking tits, so maybe use a DK boost on that, try to get it down. But I think the sneakier look in this game is Thibodeau to get a sack. The Giants have struggled to protect the quarterback so far this year. Their adjusted sack rate is bottom 10 in the league. So Thibodeau, I think it was like plus 220, plus 230 on DK last time I looked at it. I think that's a sneaky look as well.
Who are we talking about again? We are talking about. I think Bridget, you're asking about the same game parlay. Me and Jay were just talking about Wan'Dale Robinson and Jalen Hyatt both to score a touchdown. Honestly, I won't be surprised if the Giants don't score 2 touchdowns at all in this game. But
I also wouldn't be shocked if they both scored a touchdown.
Exactly. What about Bellinger play? Cody and Daniel. Wait,
Daniel
what?
who?
Daniel Bellinger.
Oh,
tight end for the Giants.
Oh,
Daniel Jones.
no, Daniel Bellinger. That's that's some kind of Thursday weird shit that Jerry likes to bet on that might just hit. I'll be honest with you. Solo star 21. Thibodeau's on the Giants, isn't he? Yeah, I think. Wait, what? Maybe he is. Maybe you just confused me. Who does Thibodeau play for?
Giants.
Thibodeau
Yeah.
plays for the Giants.
Okay.
With
Yeah, he was just playing for. Yeah, we were talking about both sides. He was just playing the other side of it. He wasn't saying. Yeah, I understand now. Okay. Somebody mentioned the DraftKings boost, so I'll just go next. I use the DraftKings boost on the New York Giants' first drive to end in a punt. So it's like in the first drive market area, there's a first drive. James, let me send you this real quick. Sorry to put you on the spot, buddy. So it's a granular result. So that's where you can bet on like rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, whatever. It's minus 120. Generally, I use my 50% boost to get it to plus 125. Going back to the start of last season, the Niners have forced 9 punts on their first defensive drive, and Giants have punted it on their first drive 14 times. So I'm just playing the numbers there, especially without Saquon. This first drive to end in a punt, getting it at plus 125, I think is really, really good value. I was maxed at half a unit, $50, so I put $50 on it.
Also, like, you got to think. All right, let's think about the coin toss for a second. If you're the Giants, you probably want to get the ball first, right? You want to score and set the tone.
Yeah.
You don't want to trust your defense to get carved up by McCaffrey on the first drive and demoralize the whole team. If you're the 49ers and you win the toss, you're going to want to defer and get that ball in the second half because you have a good feeling that you could probably stop the Giants on the first drive. So maybe first touchdown score. Like, I'm kind of taking you off your thing. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. That's why I feel like it's a good chance to maybe take a shot on a Giant to score the first touchdown of the game because I feel like they're gonna have the first possession. That's
Jerry,
why
you know what that lends to too. There's an up 7 promo on DK, right? So they go up 7, you win your bet automatically. Put $25 on Giants money line. Hopefully they miraculously drive down first drive, go up 7, and you win the money line. So I like that.
That's cool. That's actually I didn't know about that.
Gee whiz, that's a crazy ticket. It might hit. I don't know.
Daniel Jones. If Daniel Jones scores the first touchdown of the game,
we're live. We're in.
My underwears are coming off.
You want to? I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to do something real quick. I'm gonna try to predict what I think is gonna happen exactly on the first Giants drive. That way, if it happens, and we have a clip, and if it doesn't happen, it's whatever. I think it's gonna be a screen pass to Darius Slayton. Goes for like 2-3 yards. Oh, is it? Wait, it's Breida? What's the running back name? The Breida?
Breida.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right in front of your face.
So it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you're right. Like second 7, second and 8. He's gonna get stuffed a little bit. It'd be like 3rd and 6. They're gonna maybe try to roll something out with Daniel Jones going out to the right, and he's gonna get sacked behind the line. Well, it won't be a sack, but tackled around the line of scrimmage. Fun. And I will cash 2 bets because I will cash Darius Slayton to catch a pass on the first drive, and I will also cash that drive to end in a punt. And I'm just gonna. I think we just skipped finesse. Another bet here. Slayton is. They have to get him going early if they want any chance at all, I think. So as a whole, going back to the start of last season, he sees like a 12.69% target share total. But that skyrockets to 20% on the first drive. He gets 20% of the Giants' targets on the first drive. So you're getting a huge jump there. And it's like +2, what was it? +240, +260 or something when I took it this morning. +240. So I put a half unit on that, $50, went 170. That's Darius Slayton to catch a pass on the first New York Giants drive.
And
My man, I mean, go ahead, Jerry.
No, he's just putting his prediction out there. I'm talking about trying to catch a first touchdown bet on the Giants. He's like, no, he's gonna get like sacks.
He's like, yeah, they're gonna get sacked.
It could happen. Both things could happen. Both things could happen.
I thought you were going somewhere in my direction. You're like,
nah.
yeah, starting sexy is gonna get brought down at the line. I'm like, what the fuck? You're rooting against me now.
Hey, Brock Purdy could get strip sacked on that first drive. You know, it could be a Giants ball first, ends in a punt, like I think it's gonna happen.
Speaking
Brock
of
Purdy, strip sack, something like that. And then, your boy Danny Dimes still scores the first touchdown. It's just on the second drive or later. You know what I mean?
I don't want to deal with that anxiety.
All right. Finesse, you got another bet on this one, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, perfect segue. I 100% agree. I think the Giants are going to get Darius Slayton involved early and often. So over 2.5 receptions. I mean, I used the DK boost on that to get plus 100. Over 2.5 receptions. I mean, I know Wan'Dale Robinson is coming back, like Jerry said. But I think those two guys, Wan'Dale and Darius Slayton, I think those are going to be the low A-dot guys, especially with no Saquon. So those, dink and dunks, those screen plays, I think are going to go to those guys. And yeah, Jerry's right. The receiver room is crowded, and I think that's why this number is where it is at 2.5. But I mean, at plus 100, I'll take that all day. And then Daniel Jones under 33.5 longest completion. I think Eli touched on this. The way, if there's any weak spot in the 49ers defense, it's getting them deep. They lost some guys in the secondary. In the offseason, the front seven is absurdly good. So you want to attack them deep now, which goes kind of against this bet. But with that said, I think it's going to be very, very tough. I think it's going to be a long night for Daniel Jones. The pressure is going to be there in his face all night. I think it's going to be really hard to maneuver. I think we've seen last year, we've seen early this year, his first inkling when he's in trouble is to run. It's not to just fucking throw it up deep blind. So only way this bet loses, in my opinion, is if one of those screen passes that we're talking about kind of goes deep. Like Sunday, I took Mac Hollins under 15.5. Longest reception, catches the ball right at the line of scrimmage and takes it to the fucking house for like 50 yards.
That sucks, but that's you're okay being wrong like that, I feel like. But go ahead,
it is what it is. You lose some of those that way. Anytime you take an under, it's going to be sweaty. But yeah, I think that's the only way this loses. A lot of people are giving the Giants defense slack for allowing Matt Stafford to do what he did, but they knew what they were doing. That game was well in hand. They just kind of allowed him to dink and dunk. One thing the 49ers do very well is attack the ball and swarm the ball once it gets caught. So I'm just going to trust them to do what they do, put pressure on Daniel Jones all night long. And one ticket that I forgot to send, but this one of my favorite plays of the day, Jake Moody over 2.5 PATs. This is kind of a hedge on multiple things. This is a hedge on, and Jake Moody is the San Francisco kicker. So not field goals, not kicking points. This is extra points, PATs available on DraftKings. That's minus 135. This is kind of a hedge on the 49ers team total, which is 28.5. It's a hedge on the 49ers winning. If they win, I think they score points. So yeah, Jake Moody has zero competition. So if they're up by a zillion points, they're still going to trot him out to kick PATs, and he's one of the most reliable kickers in the league. Young kid, but quickly becoming one of the most reliable kickers in the league. So over 2.5 PATs, we just need 3 San Francisco touchdowns, and we cash that. So I'll let you guys go, but just the full recap is the builder that we showed earlier. Daniel Jones under 33.5 longest completion, Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions, and Jake Moody over 2.5 PATs. All those last 3 are all on DraftKings.
Someone in chat said, "What and dunk?" I think they thought you said "dick and dunk."
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave them with that.
What's the Niners team total?
28.5, I believe.
Okay. And what are the odds at 2.5 PATs?
minus 135.
What's the odds on the team total? Anybody know?
I do not know currently. I can
But
check using
Finesse,
the
this is why you're on the show. Damn it, that is so sharp. Like,
Appreciate you.
they're not scoring 29 points without scoring 3 touchdowns. I don't think, right?
Yeah.
So why take the 28.5 or whatever it is for probably about the same money when you could take the 3 PATs.
Yeah.
And maybe it is a super weird night and that's all they scored, right? And then you cash your bet where the team total would have missed. There's no way you hit the team total over without hitting that bet. I mean, I guess there is a way, but it's a very small prospect. I like that out of you. That's what the show needs, because me and Jerry are just complete idiots. I got one more bet that I honestly don't love anymore because the line moved. Jerry, you got anything else in this game before we get the hell out here? I gotta go eat dinner. I'm hungry.
This insane nonsense ticket already dropped to plus 39,000.
Yeah, you're wild for that. That means somebody watching this show put an absurd amount of money on this.
Oh God, it was JD.
Somebody,
wasn't it?
Damn it!
I'm gonna be celebrating this ticket, and then JD's gonna come and say, "Look, I just won $500,000."
Somebody watching the show put an absurd amount of money on this. If it really cut in half, that's wild. Bro,
Eli, real quick, just a quick correction, because I want to be correct. I want to give the people the right information. The team total is 26.5, so lower than I expected. That's come down probably since the Brandon Ayuk news. But yeah, take that if you feel like it. I think that's super safe too. Or take the PATs, whatever you guys want.
My last bet, I took it at plus 120. It's down to plus 100. I don't love it as much there, and it's because I took Deebo Samuel to catch a pass on the first Giants drive. That was before the Ayuk was officially ruled out. It's down to plus 100. I probably wouldn't have played it at plus 100. So I'm not even going to do the whole thing. But yeah, that's something else I bet on. If you want to bet on every single thing that I have bet on, and while we're at it, I will just go ahead and recap. Give you guys a second to collect your thoughts and recap your stuff. Here's all my bets tonight. I'm on McCaffrey to score a touchdown in the first 49ers drive, plus 700. All this is on DraftKings. It's the only place you can bet this market. Darius Slayton to catch a pass on the first New York Giants drive, plus 240. I took Deebo Samuel at plus 120. First drive catch, down to plus 100. Don't love it there. I also took, there was a Caesars, I don't know if it's still available. There was a Caesars boost for McCaffrey over 74.5 to be plus 100. And I think he was like 77.5 for negative money everywhere else. So I did max that out at $50 as well. And then the last is the first New York Giants drive to end in a punt. I used my 50% boost for minus 120 up to plus 125. Finesse, you want to go next? So I know you're prepared and ready, and Jerry's got to collect his thoughts a little longer.
Yeah, biggest bet of the day, 2.7 units is the builder. The builder consists of the Niners minus 2.5, Deebo 25 plus receiving yards, the Giants plus 30.5 just for the negative correlation, and Christian McCaffrey 40 plus rushing yards. 40 plus rushing yards. Then I put a unit on Daniel Jones under 33.5 longest completion. I put a unit on Darius Slayton over 2.5 receptions. And I put a unit on Jake Moody over 2.5 PATs made.
I'll be honest, my contact is freaking out. But Jerry, recap your bets.
Good for you. I took a shot on Wan'Dale Robinson to score a touchdown at plus 1,000 tonight. I also sprinkled on him to score the first touchdown of the game at plus 4,700. Eli liked Hyatt, right?
I didn't bet anything high other than our two leg that we did. But yeah, I think Hyatt.
I parlayed him and Robinson.
I did too. I'm with you. That's all I bet, including Hyatt though.
Yeah, that was plus 11,000. I sprinkled on that. As you can see, my bets are a little crazy today.
But it's Thursday night. You got to do something.
It's Thursday night, and then I have this crazy nonsense on the screen. Sue me, okay? Plus the 5-leg home run parlay. Cody Bellinger. What?
Imagine both of these hit.
Can you imagine I hit both of these? Can you imagine that?
We would never see you again. That would be the end.
No, because I'll be fucking working for somebody else. I'll be working for ESPN or something on fucking TV every day.
Maybe. Or maybe you just like
Or
disappear
probably
for a year.
I'll probably ruin my life and destroy my life after that. I'll be an obnoxious asshole. No one will like me anymore. I'll change, completely change. Yeah, but the home run parlay looks pretty good. It's a little I'm very excited.
$10. It shouldn't be $10 to win 50 grand. What do you think of Slayton over 2.5 receptions? If you can still get 2.5, take it. Absolutely. I think it moved to 3.5. What I saw.
Yeah,
Maybe
go on DK, take it, use the boost that you have if it's not
Yeah.
used already, and that's probably the best way.
Yeah. Are you done recapping, Jerry?
Well, my home run picks are on the screen. That JD Martinez is actually finesses, and I poached it as the fifth leg, which
So good, brother.
if the parlay does hit, I will not be giving him credit for that. The other 4 picks are Cody Bellinger, Mark Vientos, Kevin Biggio, and Matt Olson.
I do have a Judge 4 bases, Shea Langeliers 3 bases, and oh my God, Ian Happ 4 bases.
Hear me out, Finesse.
There it is. Listen,
Yo,
I'm starving, by the way.
I actually put it in when we were talking before. You said that you liked, and I also did like it as well, Castellanos.
yes, sir.
And in that game, but I ended up going with Vientos. I liked Matt Olson, and you liked Acuna. What if we parlayed all 4 of them for a plus 45,000 parlay?
Yeah, I'm down for a good time.
You know, a couple bucks never hurt nobody.
Yep, I like it.
So that's Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna, Mark Vientos, and Nick Castellanos. It's a fun little one.
Yeah, that's gonna hit right there.
It looks good.
Is this show over? We good?
Yes.
Last closing thoughts?
Are we doing a long shot? Are we doing a long shot for the people?
Shit, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
If we didn't hit the last one, it wouldn't be. We hit the last one. So.
You're right. Where do we even start?
What sport?
Cross whatever we want.
Anything?
Because what we did last Thursday, remember?
Shit. What odds are we looking for each pick? Does it matter?
Last Thursday was a 3-leg $10 to win 500, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so somewhere in there.
5,000.
Somewhere in there, you know.
All right, Cody Bellinger for a home run plus 520.
That makes our job a lot easier. Our job just got so much easier.
Yeah, can I give it a fucking minus play now?
I mean, yeah. We can, honestly.
I don't have many long shots that I like this week.
Bellinger's plus 520.
Is that your final answer, Jerry?
Dude. Finesse.
Did I stutter?
Finesse. Is there any doubt in your mind that Christian McCaffrey is scoring the first touchdown?
There is extreme doubt in my mind, yes.
Okay.
You wanted to throw a plus 700 in there?
Sick bastard.
No, plus 2. It's not first drive. It's just first touchdown. Plus 260.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's just too much action on McCaffrey today.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Man.
Like fucking Kyle Juszczyk is gonna score the first touchdown or something.
That would be wild.
He's always a threat too. He always gets me nervous when he's out there.
Yeah.
You know what? This is not a bet that I played straight, but it's one I thought about a lot. Let me check the lineup real quick. Isn't Danny Dimes just going to be running for his life? Isn't he going to have like 10 scrambles?
Yeah, everybody named Mother's on him too, though.
On the rushing
do your
yards?
thing, though. Do your thing. Don't let me talk you up.
You know what? I'm going to go with Easton's leg. Elijah Mitchell, it's up to 30.5. Elijah Mitchell, 30.5 rushing yards. That's my leg. Finesse, what do you got? We're up to plus 1,000.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go again. I want to hit, but I don't want the odds to be fucking boring. The people want fucking... Oh, shit. Okay, so are we doing DK or is this FanDuel?
I don't care.
I think we could do either.
I mean, if it's DK, I really like Jake Moody, bro, but that's boring as shit.
Jake Moody, what?
PATs.
Oh yeah, we did. Can you same game that though? I don't think you can same game it anyway. I tried.
Sure.
I I actually tried earlier.
You can't same game that? Okay.
I'm pretty
So
sure
you know
can.
what? Let's do Giants minus 12.5. Final answer, lock it in.
No. Niners minus 12.5. You just said
that's not what I said.
Giants. You said
What the
Giants
fuck?
minus
I
12.5.
don't know what my fascination is, but yes, Niners minus 12.5.
Oh, Elijah Mitchell is 31.5 on DraftKings. Do we care? I don't think we care. Oh wait, no, we can go back to FanDuel, right? We can go back to FanDuel. So you're taking an alt line
Yes.
of Niners minus 12.5.
Yes.
Where is it? They're really gonna make me scroll down this far.
Should be nice plus money.
Annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Where is it? Alternate spread.
Yep, there you go.
Plus 112. Okay. $10 wins. Oh, ours were super correlated, I think. $10 wins 192. I don't hate it.
Decent.
I don't hate it. This is Elijah Mitchell over 30.5. Niners alt spread minus 12.5. And really, if Jerry comes through with this, like he's carrying the whole parlay, Cody Bellinger for a home run, plus 520. So that is $10 to win 192. I'll say it one more time. Elijah Mitchell over 30.5 rushing yards. The San Francisco 49ers alternate spread minus 12.5. And Cody Bellinger of the Chicago Cubs to hit a home run. $10 to win. I forget. 192. All right. GoldBoys.com. Sign up for the Discord. Sleeper picks. Use code GoldBoys. Health and bets. Use code GoldBoys. Picket Sports. Use code GoldBoys. Chat, say goodbye to Jerry for a week or something. And we'll see you Sunday morning for the pre-game show. Honestly, I don't know who's going to be on the show, but hopefully Finesse will be there. And maybe just me, Finesse, and Brad. And we're going to win a lot of bets without Jerry. And it's going to be so much fun. Appreciate you guys for watching the show. And yeah, see you later. GoldBoys.
UFC show tomorrow 5:30 p.m.
UFC show tomorrow 5:30 p.m. Finesse is doing that now. I completely forgot about that. That's great. Watch that show. Bye, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you.